Hey guys, welcome to Sportster Guy Live. Today's video is going to be about upgrades to my Harley. It's a 2016 Sportster 883, super low. I'm going to end up changing into probably either a bobber or a chopper because right now I have a poll going on and it's on Twitter. If you want to go check it out, it is at BackRoadRider01 at twitter.com. I'll leave the links in the description for it. Hope everybody is having a great Thursday. Today is Thursday, January 24th, 2019. And we're going to look at a few things on the 2019 Harley and Indian lineup and see what they have in store. Plus, we're going to look at the 2020 Livewire and look at the specs and everything for it, just in case you want to kind of window shop, and go on a little journey with me on window shopping for some of these bikes. So that's what we're doing today. Let's go ahead and screen share something, I guess, and we'll do that first. All right, we're at Harley Davidson Motorcycles, and there's a little video at the top. If you want to check it out, you can go back to the motorcycle deal and check it out. It's at www.harleydavidson.com. But we're gonna look at the new lineup that have the Street Rod 500, Street 750, and the Street Rod to start out with. They average out from $6,899 to $8,699. So let's go check out the 500 and see what it's got. We'll just go through, look at a few of them, see what the specs are on them. See what kind of bike you're getting for the buck. Let it load up. There we go. Build, shred the streets. Right on. The Street 500. All right, it's a 500cc. Yeah, we know that. For you guys that don't, it's a 500cc engine. It's liquid cooled, that's pretty neat. Harley is starting to come out with these liquid cooled engines like the V-Rod, so you don't have to worry about it really overheating while you're in a stop on a nice hot sunny day. In Texas it gets to be about in the hundreds, in the 90s around summertime. So with that air-cooled engine, you don't want to be sitting for a whole long time. End up doing a little bit of lane splitting, to get to where you're going. Either that or shoulder riding. I do both of them a lot. So the engine torque is 29.5 foot-pounds. The weight as shipped is 492 pounds. That's a pretty light bike for it to be liquid cooled. Then the seat height is 25.7 inches. So that's not really too bad. It looks really nice. It's a short bike, small. It's smaller than my Sporty is. My little 883 I got, which I'm fixing to probably tear down to bare necessities because I'm wanting to build maybe a bobber bike out of it and do that from scratch, which means you're going to just take pretty much everything off of it. Let's look let's look down a little further. Yeah. You know, the 750 is just all right. The street rod, not really too interested in those, but I am kind of interested in the Roadster. I like the super low they got showing there. The paint job looks nice. I don't like the AMF paint job here. That is kind of ugly for that Iron 1200. All of the Sportsters have 5-speed transmissions, every one of them. No 6 speeds. Let's check out this Sportster Roadster. Paint job's not too bad on that. I do kind of like it blacked out with a little bit of chrome. That is actually a pretty nice bike. I don't know about $11,299 for it, but and it's only got 3 paint jobs. Let's get down to the specs and pricing. It's air-cooled Evolution engine with a 76 foot-pounds on the engine torque. The weight is 551 pounds as shipped, and the seat height is 29.5 inches. Let's go view all specs and pricing on this thing. That's the 2019 Roadster. All right. The pricing is $11,299 for Vivid Black. That's just for the color, pretty much is. Oh, okay. $11,649. The ABS option is going to add another $795. Security system options, $395. California emissions, $100. And for freight, $360. Okay, the engine, let's see what that says. It's air-cooled Evolution. The bore is 3.5 inches, strokes 3.8. Displacement 1202 cc's or 73.4 cubic inch. The compression is 10-to-1 ratio. And it's going to be a sequential port fuel injection. Exhaust, it comes with a dual exhaust, chrome tapered mufflers. It's those bullet mufflers that every Harley comes with, it seems like. My Sportster had them, and I sawed them off and turned it into just straight shots. It was loud, so I went and got some extra exhaust to put back on it. Now it's a little better off. Dimensions and length is 86 inches. Seat height is 29.5 inches. Okay, and then it's got another seat height of 30.9 inches. Ground clearance 5.9 inches. Rake 28.9. Trail 5.5 inches. Wheelbase 59.3 inches. There's the tire specs, 120/70 R19s for the front. The rear 150/70 R18s for the rear. Fuel capacity's got 3.3 gallon tank. Mine has a 2.3 gallon tank, I believe. The engine oil capacity is 2.8 quarts, just under 3 quarts. The weight's 551 pounds. Weight and running order 571 pounds. So the bike's gonna be about 571 pounds. Performance. Engine torque test method J1349. Engine torque 76 foot-pounds. RPM, the RPM's 3750. Lane angle right 30.8. Left angle is going to be 31.1. Fuel economy testing method. Okay, is it 48 miles a gallon. Chain driven. Gear ratio is 9.315. Overall for first, second, 6.65. Third, fourth, and fifth. Okay. See what that chassis is. Black offset, split 5-spoke cast aluminum for the front and rear. Brake calipers, dual piston front, dual piston rear. Kind of the same thing. Electric, high beam, neutral light, low oil pressure, turn signals, engine diagnostics, low fuel warning, low battery, security system. So if it has a low fuel light warning, it is probably not going to have a fuel gauge on it. My Sportster does not have a fuel gauge on it. So whenever it gets to the little yellow light on the fuel, it means you have about a third of a tank left. So that's the specs and the pricing for the Roadster. Try to hurry up and get down to the FXDR 114. It's got a 114 Milwaukee engine. And it's a new Softail, so that's one of the ones I'm dying to check out. Softails. They got the Street Bob Lowrider, Softail Slim, Fat Boy Deluxe, Sport Glide, Fat Boy Heritage Classic, Breakout, and the FXDR 114. $21,349 for this bike, and it looks like the V-Rod. It's real similar. $21,000 for this bike. Oh, it's got a little video. You can check that out. Why not? Just give us a little time to check out what it says.
The idea for this bike was to take the Softail platform that we just reinvented last year and push the envelope with a drag-inspired long, lean power cruiser.
We wanted to nod to our drag racing performance success, but there's a radical little surprise that you instantly experience when you throw this thing into a corner, and that it handles.
It's got exceptional leaning and a 19-inch front tire, so that reduces the effort that you require to steer the bike. And the combination of the rake and the trail and how we've tuned the tires to work with the chassis and the suspension, it handles exceptionally well.
Some of the design details on the FXDR 114 that I'm pretty stoked about. They were the most fun to actually to design. Of course, the intake looks like it came off a pro-stock and drag racing car. You can say the same thing about the exhaust. And we've never designed an exhaust system that looks even remotely like this. It looks completely at home sitting on the Milwaukee 8 powertrain.
So we tuned that intake, both the volume and how the air flows through it. Everything about this bike speaks to performance. We make no compromises. This bike is all about performance, and it's getting a 114. I'd say the biggest thing you're going to feel, seat of the pants, acceleration when you roll onto that throttle. It just pulls away from anything that we've made in the past.
We had a chance to actually take the swing arm and play it up as a design element that integrates this massive rear tire. Spent a lot of time sculpting the shape of the swing arm to make sure that not only were we achieving something that was visually beautiful, but actually functioned flawlessly as well.
The FXDR 114 has inverted front forks with cartridge damping to give you that connected, planted feel without sacrificing comfort.
The main customer who we actually focused motorcycle on was the person who wants performance, puts performance ahead of just about anything else.
This bike makes a statement and then backs it up when you get on it and ride it.
Huh. Doesn't sound bad. So that's that's that for the XDR. Let's go ahead and check back in, see if anybody's here. So we just got through looking at the Harley lineup. If there's anything else that you want to check out, let me know. Hit me up at backroadridertx@gmail.com and we'll look at things together. So nobody's in the chat. We'll just go back to screen sharing and talking about things, I guess. Go ahead and hit the share button. Go back over here. And we'll look at the touring models. I'm not real big into the touring models, but they got the Road King, Street Glide, Road Glide, Road King Special, and Ultra Unlimited, and all these other bikes. Not really big on the comfort bikes. I want to check out this Breakout though. See what the Breakout's about. Lean, okay, long lean. Long lean muscle taken to modern edge. All right, cool. Here we go. 2019 Breakout. That's what it looks like. That's the colors it comes in. 240 millimeter rear tire. Digital riser gauge. That's actually pretty neat. The specs and pricing is what I want to look at. Always want to look at that. To see how much this thing's going to cost. Probably a pretty penny. It's got a Milwaukee 8 107 and 114. Starts out at $19,049 for Vivid Black. It's got an ABS option, security system option, California emissions $200, freight $390. All right, here we go. The engine, Milwaukee 107, bored out 3.937 inches. 4.374 in stroke inch. Displacement's going to be 1,746 cc. It's a 107 cubic inch engine. So the compression ratio is 10:0:1. Fuel system is electronic sequential port fuel injection. Same thing. Exhaust 2 into staggered catalyst mufflers. The dimensions, it's going to be length of 93.3 inches, seat height 25.6 inches. Okay, that's the other one. Ground clearance 4.5 inches. The rake is at 34. Trail 5.7. Wheelbase 66.7. Tires for the front specifications 130 60 B21. And then rear tire specifications going to be 240 40 R18 So it's got a 21-inch front tire, 18-inch. So I think 3.5 gallon tank, 5-quart oil capacity, 648 pounds, 672 pounds. That's weight and running order. Performance, J1349 for engine torque test methods, 109 foot-pounds for engine torque. Lean angle right, 26.8. Lean angle left, 26.8. Same thing. Fuel economy is 47 miles to a gallon. It is on a chain-driven drivetrain. Gear ratio is 9.311 for first. Second, 6.454. Third, 4.793. Fourth, 3.882. And fifth, 3.307. And sixth, because this bike does have 6 gears, it's 2.79. Four piston front, 2 piston floating rear. Let's see what they got for electronics on this thing. High beam turn signals, neutral low oil pressure, engine diagnostics, ABS, security light. It means, yeah, security. It would be a light. Or a security system, my bad. Low battery voltage and low fuel. Gauges. LCD display with speedometer, gear, odometer, fuel level, clock, trip, range, and tachometer indications. Okay. And that is the 2019 Breakout. So we can go ahead and flip over here. This is another one that everybody's been talking about for quite some time. Is 2020 Livewire, the electronic motorcycle made by Harley. They say they have one in Round Rock, Texas. New stock numbers, all zeros but one. Here's 2020. Make Harley, Livewire, mileage 0. And if you look at the bottom on the fuel type, electric. So that thing's not going to have any kind of maintenance. You'll just have to plug it in every so often. It's going to be more of a commuter bike than anything else. And does that look like some other electronic motorcycle that you've seen or may have not seen? I'm going to show you something that these guys have been working with another company to build these. But if you look at this bike and you look at zero electric motorcycles, they look quite the same if you look at the Zero S. The rear looks pretty close. The front is even closer than that. And Zero's been out for a while. So when Harley started talking about designing this bike, they went to Zero and started talking to them about helping them manufacture a bike that will be able to carry the mileage of a charge on their electric motors and their battery life. I'm sure they got a video here too. 40 seconds. Let's check it out. The cool thing about these bikes are that they get a torque from 0, you know, from as soon as you turn it on. But you're not going to be riding that thing out in the desert like that. Maybe if you're making a video, but you'll be trailering it back. I'll have to go try one of those out. Go test drive and see how it is. I won't buy one. They're $22,000, I think, somewhere around there. So there's no way I'll be owning one of them no time soon. But I guess it would probably pay off for itself if you look at maintenance on a bike, fuel economy, but you're not going to be able to do a whole lot with them. You are not going to, there's no exhaust, so you can forget about that. And if you want to make a bobber out of that dude, you can forget about that too, because it's more of a crotch rocket look. It's nice though, I guess. That's your cup of tea. It is not mine. Then look at this. This is Indian. We're going to look at some of their bikes. I do like the Scout Bobber. They are a fast bike. Yeah, FTR 1200s too. If you're into this sports style bike. Wonder how fast these things go though. I'm all about speed. I like to drive fast. Flat track. Inspired Dunlop. Brembo brakes. CCV Twin 1203. I don't want to build my own. I want to look at the specs on that dude. Maybe I'll do a 360 spec on it. Let's check it out. Oh, wow. I like the way that they do their videos where they can pull it apart completely and just put it back together and show you the seat and give you all the specs on it. That is pretty neat. Right on. Can't knock Indian. They have some good bikes. That was pretty neat. So let's go check out a couple more of these. FTR 1200 was pretty neat. Let's go for mid-size. I want to see that Scout Bobber. $12,499. Let's see if they got a 360 video on that. Oh, there's a few the features on it. Slam, chop fillet, yep. Slam stands, chop fenders, knobby tires, ABS available on every color. The only place we didn't hold back, 69 cubic inch V twin engine that pumps 100 barely tamed horsepower. All right, let's go into the view features. Oh, there is. Here's the specs right there. So the bore and stroke is 3.898 inch, and what was that? 2.898. Compression ratio 10:7:1. Displacement 69 cubic inch. 1133 cc. Drive driven clutch. Wet multi-plate. Electronic closed fuel loop injection. 60mm bore. Liquid cooled V-twin. 6-speed. 100 horsepower. 72 foot-pounds. Peak torque. Peak torque RPM, 6,000 RPMs. Last time I went to Indian, I looked at one of the Scouts, and I think it topped out at 200. Or it's a little over that, 220, something like that. Factory warranties 2-year. Unlimited miles. Cool. Check out a review on it. Oh no, I would not buy. I wouldn't get Indian from my area because I just had bad service from the guys. It's not that I don't like the bikes. It's just whenever I went and got my Sportster, that guy was unruly. He just handed me a card and walked off. So that was my ordeal with him. If he had not been like that, I probably would have had one of these Scouts from, 2 years ago, or a year ago at least. Almost 2 years ago. All right. Let's go ahead and come out of the Scout bobber. I'm fixing to cut this short today. But we are going to do live shows every Thursday, 9 o'clock. So next Thursday, 9 o'clock. This Thursday, after that, it'll be 9 o'clock. And we'll figure out just different stuff to talk about. When you look at I don't really look at their touring bikes. I don't really care for them too much. I do like this Dark Horse. $26,000, man. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money for a bike. You can get a car for that. I don't know about you guys, but you can definitely get a good car for $26,749. They're not going to come off the price on these things either. Here's the features, top of the line amenities. Kind of like their little videos that they have. I wish they would have more of them like that, where you can just hit something and it just pop up. But I guess they build hype to a bike, that they're trying to sell. I do like the way their V-twins are shaped and the way that the bike is put out. The little Indian piece on the front looks pretty neat. Tail lights, I don't like them. But other than that, I do like the way their bikes do look. Comes standard with keyless ignition, cruise control, ABS, tire pressure monitoring. That's pretty nice. Premium audio, high output speakers. The Farron deliver 100 watts of crystal clear audio, featuring a dynamic equalizer that automatically adjusts for the road, wind, and engine noise. Power windshield. A push button power windshield allows you to easily change the height. Keep it low for wind in your face or raise it up to put on cruise control for comfort. That's pretty neat. They got an electronic windshield on there. Maybe that's why them guys are so high. Bluetooth connectivity, enhanced comfort, all new ride modes. Oh, now you can choose between 3 ride modes: Tour, Standard, or Sport. For the experience that's customized to your riding style. That's cool. Rear cylinder deactivation automatically shuts off the rear cylinder when the bike is stopped for enhanced comfort in slow-moving traffic. As soon as you hit the throttle, the rear cylinder seamlessly reactivates for full power. And then it's got Bluetooth connectivity. So you can connect to your phone through Bluetooth, talk to people on the phone, I guess, which is pretty neat. It says it's got agile handling and control, lightweight frame, Thunderstroke 111 V-twin engine. So if I was to get a touring bike of some sort, I'd probably work on getting something like this, because to me, I like the windshield, I like the connectivity to it. It sounds like it's got a lightweight frame, strong, expertly designed cast aluminum frame provides confidence, inspiring stability, and easy handling for all speeds. Okay, cool. At all speeds. Combines outstanding steering geometry and a lightweight cast aluminum frame to provide responsive handling and agile cornering. I do like it. I like it better than the Harleys. Just sad to say, but I do like this Indian bike better than that. I'm not going to provide you no feedback. So they've got some neat bikes. All right, man. I think we're about done. Yeah, I got 8 minutes. So the next thing we're going to talk about, since we got through the bikes and stuff like that, is I have a 2016 Harley Sportster 883 Super Low, and I have a voting process going on over at Twitter. We're going to get as much feedback as we can and turn this bike either right now it's showing it's really close between either a chopper or a bobber. So more than likely, hopefully people will check out, do this and get this bobber done. So when you start stripping down, I'm gonna start taking off all the stuff on it, ordering a couple parts here and there. It's not going to be all done at one time, so we're going to do videos on it periodically. We'll buy a part, put it on, go a month, put another part on. So it's going to be one of those processes. It's going to take a little while. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't, give me a thumbs down. Let me know why. Let me know what I can do to make this better or a better experience for you. If you want to go to Twitter, hit me up at BackroadRider01. Instagram is Sportster_guy@gmail.com or Sportster_guy. I'm gonna leave these up, so subscribe if it's gonna get better. So subscribe if you haven't, and until next time, be safe, share the road.